This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Akademiks dropped the Kanye interview, and it was crazy as we all thought it would be, okay? I'm not going to show Kanye in the hood because YouTube does not want that, okay? But, you know, Akademiks did a good interview. He let Kanye speak and fed in, you know, little... He challenged certain ideals, and Kanye came back. Before we get into that, let's talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent reacts to the baby boy actress. Her name is AJ Johnson. Is that her name? Well, she's 62 now. She played the mother of Tyrese in Baby Boy. She's talking about she got slam dunked by 2 guys, maybe 5 guys. And at 50 years old, it was like her birthday present to herself. She was getting spun around, kissed by another guy, slammed by him, then spun around, kissed by another guy, slammed by him. And 50 Cent says, these girls be crazy for real now. Who walking around holding on to this girl's hand? He said, ho. Nah, if she doing stuff like that at 50, that ain't going to change. Exactly. She's probably doing it at 62. She's probably going to, what's that swingers club that everybody goes to? It's like a franchise. You know, T.I. Tiny love going there. I forget what it's called. They talk about it all the time. It was like a beautiful dance. They spun that butt around until she was dizzy, he says. Oh, man. Well, Tatiana Chanel files charges against Boston Richey for putting hands on her. She's 19. He's 26, I believe. Someone at the job that they did this at a club. There's a video of it I'm not going to play. But he says, so I get to work. Informed that Boston Richey, little hoe ass, was beating that little girlfriend of his in the back seat of a black car for 2 hours this morning. She's 2 months pregnant, by the way. But y'all love him. He tweets about tricking. F him. Police on the scene now after being called 4 hours ago. She's pressing charges. Why y'all ain't roll the windows down? I'm trying to hear what he said. I love it. Girls on my D, but we getting they ass torn behind the scenes. What is this? And this is one of his exes. Happy that he's getting what he deserves. Jello Ball. He hates on Neon. He says Neon did a second interview with me for free. That's not right. Bro, you got a whole record deal off Neon's last interview. Nobody, it was just the right timing. You should be thankful that, hey, everything just happened at the right time, and anyone involved at that moment should just be graceful about it, you know? It is what it is. I mean, Jello's acting, he's letting that money get to his head. And this little bit of success. Nobody cares about your other songs, Jello. Maybe. Oh, no, that isn't Jello. Yeah, no. Jello doesn't got no more songs, man. All right, so Jim Jones gets thrown away by Kanye in the interview. He says, you know, Jim Jones, he was going to make $2 million off of some crypto introduction. And he says, you know, he didn't tell me about it and everything. I had to figure it out for myself. I let Jim get the money. But then Jim pretended he didn't know how to send me a PDF of some fashion stuff we were talking about. He played dumb. So for that, F him. Nobody's dumb enough to not make a PDF. He's kind of right about that. Especially at that, you know, you should... For the amount of work you got to do handling your own stuff. Jim Jones is independent. He knows how to make a PDF. He said, Dolla sign. We had an agreement that when he landed, we were going to say that he was going to say that like Kanye said, say that Kanye's racist and you're not, right? And Ty Dolla Sign says, I don't agree with anyone marginalizing it. It's something he said. And then Kanye didn't like what he tweeted, so he canceled Ty Dolla Sign. He says, I 100x'd your career, and you know you're going against me. That's trash. He's insulted by Travis Scott and Playboi Carti, abandoning him, leaving him off the albums and stuff like that when he helped their careers. Facts, he did. He just feels abandoned. He feels betrayed by Virgil. You know, he helped Virgil get to his level, and then he felt like Virgil kind of like got a position and just turned his back on him. And he says he still he never outdid anything I did, but he just disrespected me. I mean, he feels like that. And then Jay-Z, he says Jay-Z was in a position to help me with my children and everything that was going on, and he turned his back on me. So everything I tweet, I mean. I was like, all right. I mean, you know, Kanye is going out the way he wants to go out. It's his life. Some of the things he says make sense. Some of the things he says seems a little crazy to us, but hey, he's speaking how he feels, and that's that. You know, I'm not defending it. It's none of my business, honestly. It's him. If he wants to destroy his life, he's wearing a Ku Klux Klan outfit, wearing a swastika iced out necklace. I mean, he's just trying to offend as many people and hurt as many people as he can. That's what I see. And he called out Kendrick, said Kendrick's never going to be better than Drake. Drake's more important to the culture. I would agree to that, but I think they're both equally important. Drake's important for moving the culture forward. Kendrick is important for preserving lyricism. Same with J. Cole. So everyone plays their role to me. And really, that's about it, man. I mean, there's not a lot of interesting stuff going on. You get Brick Baby running his mouth on the phone. Loose Cannon's running his mouth on the phone. I mean, these guys are cooked, man. These are dumb criminals, man. These are dumb criminals. Facts. That's just what it is. And Big U kind of like just wanted to be too much involved in entertainment and doing crimes. Doesn't work. Especially when you got a hater like Whack 100 that'll expose everything you're doing. You know, Whack 100 worked overtime. He got his ego hurt by Big U, and as we see, he's working hard to make sure he goes to jail for the rest of his life. Same with 600. All these guys, they're all linking under hatred of one person. They don't like each other. Loose Cannon and Whack 100 don't like each other. His baby mom, Loose Cannon's baby mom's trying to get famous off of this, which is nasty work. It's just crazy. The whole thing is crazy. And there's nothing really to talk about with it. You know, we could beat it to death reading this and that. Everything's kind of been exposed, and everything's kind of what he expected it to be. Yeah, Big U's extorting people. So what? He's a rolling 60s Crip. It's not like he was an angel. Okay? I'm not shocked by all that. I'm shocked by some stuff. Some videos don't play well. I don't believe he had Nipsey set up, but I believe maybe he didn't care so much about Nipsey passing. When you see that video of him, when someone says justice for Nip and they all laugh, that is a weird. I'd have to see that video in complete context because it's obviously a clip. I don't know, man. We live in a nasty world. Oh yeah, Kanye kept repeating how evil he was too. He's like, I'm evil. Whenever he says, why would you do that? I'm evil. I'm evil. I was like, jeez. Kanye. It is what it is. Akademiks took a huge risk doing the interview. We'll see how it plays out, but I respect it. It's JordanTower with JT News. Peace. He took a risk because it's a brand risk. That's what it is. Peace.